What does it matter to be authentic, to be a great leader? Great question, right? Being authentic is being yourself. I always said, it's very simple, but it's not so easy for a lot of people. A lot of people behaving differently when they are leading other people, when they're heading companies, whatever they are in their career, but when they go with a group of friends or family, they're a different person. But why? Why can't you be the same person, the same authentic person when you're with your family and friends? When you lead your family, you don't have a schedule, you don't have a strategy, you don't have a vision, you just do it. So why don't you do the same when you're dealing with people? For me, authenticity is this thing. After so many years in business, of being the chairman of all the tax lawyers, being in so many associations, and now the global leading authority on networking, and also I have the best-selling book, The Attention Switch. I know now that the secret of success is being authentic, being sincere, being yourself. My resume was 7 pages, was my biggest obstacle. But when I decided to be myself, it's opened every door possible. And I'm talking about it when people ask me about networking. Networking is not a club you're going to. Networking is a way of life. It's behaving differently. And I'll give you an example, a simple example. I was, a few years ago in the airport in the Netherlands, going with my wife and my 2 daughters to New York. And we're standing in line, and then suddenly from the side came a guy with the wife couldn't walk. So we just being kind, opened the rope and let them be in front of us in the line, security line. That's it. That's my whole story. But his story came back to me. The guy was so impressed. He was looking to find who's this guy. And a few years later, he came back and became the biggest client, one of the biggest IT company of Europe. Another company, I've been in a meeting in Moscow. Again, I think 8 years back. And I became the senior partner of a law firm with a very junior guy. And I hate decoration committee. When I was a young lawyer, I didn't like to go to a meeting and nobody let me speak. So I look at this young guy and said, yes, what do you do? And then the senior partner looked at me and he said, yeah, but I'm the one who here responds. I said, yes, but you brought this guy and I want to know who he is. That's why it's my story. But what happened with that? 8 years later, the guy became a CEO of a huge Ukrainian company, and he came back and asked to be my client because he liked this. He liked this authenticity, the ability to be yourself. It's connect people. It's always magnetize the soul of the other person. And that's why I discovered myself. And part of authenticity is the ability to give attention to other people. I wrote a book, as I said, called The Attention Switch. The book became a bestseller, and it's all about giving attention to other people, whoever they are, your friends, your colleagues, your partners, and even strangers. Attention is not that you need to talk, you need to open yourself. It's a simple thing. It's just even something with a look to a stranger in the street. Showing him that he's significant, showing him that he's important. You never know the effect of your own behavior, of your own feeling to other people on their life. Some people will share it with you, and I just now, we're here in Prague, and we're talking in a conference, amazing leadership conference about dealing with fears. I came a guy that I didn't know would be here. He was 3 times in my events. He known me for 20 years. He took me to the side, and he said to me, Itzik, you changed my life. I didn't know that. But you see, sometimes you say one sentence and you can affect people's life if you are authentic.